Hi, everyone. I'm your host today, Tom Reber, on Real Estate Champions. We have a fantastic guest today, Bruce Jackson with CBRE Data Center Solutions. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks a lot, Tom. Really appreciate it.
37 years.
It's hard to believe. I remember they said, "All right, you're hired. Go get your license." I knew nothing. So
Wow.
it's been a fun ride.
So you had 4 careers before you stuck this one.
This was the 4th career, yes.
Yeah, this is number 4. You've been here 37 years. As you've evolved with CBR, what are some of the major changes you've seen from the beginning to today?
Well, and, a lot of this deals with technology. I mean, a lot of it is, I can remember the days of faxing and overnight mails of contracts and leases. So we've now in the digital age, the speed of business is probably the biggest difference.
Wow. So the velocity has increased significantly. And I would probably say, if from my chair, COVID has changed the game.
Yeah. That's one reason why, while I've been in the data center vertical since 2006 when I sold my first data center, office investment sales leasing kind of what paid the bills.
Yes.
Then COVID hits and, a little bit less office demand, even though it is starting to come back. Being able to pivot into a vertical, I sold the original Barnett Bank data center in Jacksonville back in 2006.
Yep.
And then, they were the biggest bank in Florida.
100%.
And their original data center was on Spring Park Road in Jacksonville. Well, I sold that and I kind of enjoyed it, learning the different technologies, and CBRE stood up a vertical specialty called Data Center Solutions.
So CBRE originally started out with basically 100% horizontals, which is converted into verticals, which is data center and data solutions. I remember back in 1989, a computer room ran programs at night to be able to do reports, print reports, checks, and all that fun stuff. Today, everything, that same whole Florida company can be done on your cell phone, and it's done in real time.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
your data solutions is bringing a 1000x compared to what it was pre-COVID.
Yeah. And on that note, is the big challenge now is, in the original days of my data center work, we would do site consulting and do some co-location work, help companies now. And we used to bring the data centers to wherever the fiber optic cables were.
Exactly.
Now you bring the data center to wherever the power is.
Wow.
It's a search for power.
Search for power.
The new chips that we have now, the GPUs, the NVIDIA chips that everybody wants to run that runs AI, needs a quantum leap more in power. In the old days, the data centers are running 5 to 10 kilowatts per cabinet.
Right.
Now that same cabinet, same size,
Yeah.
it has the same number of servers, now needs 50, 80, 100, sometimes 150 kW per cabinet.
Wow.
So what that needs is more cooling.
So the temperature is no longer 58 degrees. It's got to be actually colder?
Well, it just, you can't use air cooling now. You have to use liquid to the chip cooling. But I also want to tell people right now, the new data centers are not large users of water. They use, it's like a radiator in your car. It's
recycling
it takes that water, and sometimes it's not even water, it's glycol.
Yeah.
And it continually uses it, cleans it, reuses it. So
Wow.
like golf courses, car washes, and movie theaters use more water.
They drink a lot of water.
Than a modern data center.
Wow.
So that's one thing I want to get across. The new data center operators and owners of today are good stewards of the environment.
Yes, sir.
And they will not cause utility rates to go up. They have to pay for their own upgrades.
Bruce, that was not on my bingo card because I wasn't thinking about that. It's fantastic. I'm going to give you a little blast to the past.
Yeah.
I remember the tape drives, the fish machine. The tape drives and the fish machine went extinct about 1996. And then as you went forward, we were what I call a 10X. And then all of a sudden became real time, and then or 90s where your data and information was real time. And then we hit then everything was real time. Nowadays, we're going paperless. Everything is in the cloud and all that stuff. But now the cloud is compressed into, you can get anything and everything you want, including spreadsheet calculations, in 2 seconds.
Yep. That's the world we live in now.
That's right.
I mean,
It's instantaneous. Right. I mean, we are moving at light speed compared to where we were a short 10 years ago.
You're right.
Wow. Bruce, what's next for you at CBRE Data Solutions? What's the next target?
Well, I lead our operations in Florida.
Yeah.
And Florida, a lot of people forget, we're now the 3rd largest populated state in the country.
Wow.
23.5 million people.
Wow.
AI and machine learning needs proximity to large populations. That's how it learns, and that's how you ensure low latency or the speed of data. So, you know, we're in the spotlight. We also have the most submarine cable landing stations in the country. A lot of people don't realize we have 2 submarine cable landing stations in Jacksonville Beach.
Wow.
One goes down the east side of South America, one goes down the Pacific side of South America.
That's awesome.
And there's a new one coming to Flagler Beach, and it's going to bring up to 6 submarine cables ashore. Google has announced their first cable, and that's coming from Spain.
Those are hyper-connective, super highways of connectivity.
Exactly. 95% of the world's data runs through submarine cables.
Do you think in the future we become officially wireless?
You know, I don't think so, because I think there will always be
a cable, some sort of connection, like these submarine cables you're talking about.
Right.
Wow. I think the future is now. The creativity is like never before. You know, you and I have been able to see things from when we were no cell phones to cell phones to where we are today, to the speed of light. And I just remember all those wonderful things. So CBRE Data Solutions. Bruce Jackson, thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Guys, if you'd like to learn a lot more about CBRE Data Center Solutions, and of course, Bruce Jackson, an absolute legend in this space, go to dailynewsnetwork.com. Thank you all, and cheers.